Yo, is that a Volvo wagon, dude? Oh, pretty sure it's turbocharged, huh? Interesting. What's up, guys? It's Driftsnlifts here, and welcome back to the Driftsnlifts Epic Volvo Drift YouTube channel. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, please do. There's a lot of Volvo gravy. It's everywhere. Make sure to turn on notifications because there's a lot of Volvo gravy. Alright guys, so today's episode, it's going to be boring for some of you. It might be entertaining for a couple of you. But it's basically just a huge thanks to all my subscribers, all my fans, all people that have been watching my channel, all people that have bought merchandise. Everyone, we're at 25k subscribers, so this is kind of like a celebration video. I just really wanted to thank you guys, just for, it's allowing me to do this, and all the support, wicked community, all you guys, we're all into Volvos, we're all into having fun. I can talk to this camera right now as if you guys were some of my greatest friends, and you basically are. So, I kind of want to tell you guys a story, a pretty funny story that happened to me. So basically I was sitting in my room drinking Volvo gravy. I had like a cup full of Volvo gravy, and I was like, Volvo gravy. And randomly, I hear a knock on my door, and I'm like, oh shit, I should probably go answer that. I open the door, and there's Oprah fucking Winfrey. She's like, dude, I came to the Volvo gravy. Like, I want some Volvo gravy. And I was like, are you fucking serious, Oprah? I was like, holy shit. I was like, I can get you some Volvo gravy. I make it in-house here, so there's no problems about that. So Oprah came in. She sat down. I poured her a really big cup of Volvo gravy, a 2.3 liter cup to be exact. And Oprah started chugging it. I was like, Jesus, Oprah, like, calm the fuck down, dude. She was like chugging the shit out of it, and put her cup down, finished it off in one whole gulp, and I was like, wow, that was like really impressive. Like, I don't even drink Volvo gravy like that. And then she's like, you know what, Colton, aka Driftsnlifts, this Volvo gravy that you've been making, it needs a little bit of more spice to it. So I brought you a tub of garlic. I was like, whoa, like, do you think that's actually going to make the gravy better? And she was like, yeah, like, I think so. I've been watching your videos, and the garlic should kind of spice up the gravy a bit. So yeah, what she did is she left the garlic there, got up, walked outside, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, Oprah Winfrey just came in, drank some Volvo gravy, and gave me garlic, and now she's peacing out. Alright, pretty random ass shit we're working with here. So, then all of a sudden, Aladdin comes on his fucking magic carpet, picks up Oprah, and they take the fuck off. And I'm like, what is going on here? So I thought they were basically just gone. And all of a sudden, like, literally 2 minutes, I'm still standing out in front of my house. I'm like, what just happened? Like, this is insane. They fly back. They come cruising, like, hauling ass on the magic carpet, Oprah and Aladdin. They come, and they have a baby with them. And I was like, where'd the baby come from? And so literally without even answering that question, they put the baby on the ground. Oprah somehow had a cup of Volvo gravy, and like, I'm not too sure if she like snuck in the back of my house and grabbed it from my stash, or if she just like bought some, I'm not too sure. They put the baby on the ground. Aladdin like takes both of the baby's arms and like pins them to the ground, and Oprah just dumps Volvo gravy on this baby's head, and I was like, what? I was like, dude, like, leave the baby alone, like, you're gonna fucking drown the baby, man. And she's like, no, like, all babies should have lots of Volvo gravy. It's good for their bones. And I was like, fair enough. I guess, like, that's how I got my bones pretty strong. Yeah, so, like, the baby's, like, choking on this shit, and it's getting a little worrisome because I don't want a baby to die right out in front of my house, right? Like, there's, like, neighbors watching and stuff. It's becoming a little bit of a scene. So I went in and I saved the baby. I like started pumping on its chest because it had gravy stuck in the fucking windpipe. And yeah, it was the baby, man. Like I managed to save it, but I don't know if it'll ever be the same again. So I actually had to keep the baby. He's still locked. I locked him in a cage in the bottom of my room, just because I don't know, like babies like cages. And yeah, Aladdin and Oprah peaced out. Haven't talked to them since. I tried texting Oprah, and she has a phone. I don't think she didn't message me back or anything, which is unfortunate. And Aladdin doesn't have a phone, obviously. He's weird like that. But yeah, so I got this baby now, and I feed it Volvo gravy on a regular basis, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's actually starting to like the Volvo gravy, and it's basically it, guys. So thanks for listening to my story. It was, you know, it may or may not be true. I'm not too sure. But yeah, guys, so sorry to all you that had to endure that. You're like, what's going on, man? But yeah, no, basically this video is a 25K celebration. Basically, yeah, moving on forward. We're going to try to bring you as much Volvo gravy as possible. So things to come for the channel, guys. We got the injectors for my truck showing up tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we're going to be installing them. We're going to have a turbo diesel party at Turbo Diesel Owen's house. And then as soon as Jake gets back, which is pretty soon now, we're going to fix the differential on this thing. Because I literally don't want to drive it because I jacked it up. I took the e-brake off and I looked, and you could move this wheel and then the other wheel would there's so much play before the other wheel turned. So I've actually had this before, and whoever welded the diff on this thing, I almost guarantee used a 110 or a 120 volt welder. They didn't actually use like the good beefy one. So I just guarantee that the welds are broken apart in there. And I've actually had a couple times back in the day when we used to use like shitty welders for this stuff. The chunks that you actually welded into the diff will break out, but they stay kind of in the spider gears, and they literally lock them together kind of to make them both wheels sort of spin. So I almost guarantee you guys, you're going to see a video of this pretty soon here. We're going to have me popping off the diff cover, and I'll show you guys the carnage of this diff. I guarantee you the metal is mixed in with the fluid. It's probably just a disaster in there. To be honest, I'm actually hoping that we can fix it, because you never know how far gone it is. Maybe the ring and pinion is super worn out from it, because Eli literally drove this wagon for 2 years. I bet you the diff's been broken for a long time, because I never drifted it on the way home or anything. I was like, let's get this thing home because it's an absolute piece of shit. I need to start doing everything to it. And obviously Eli wouldn't notice something like that because he was, he had some learning to do about the Volvos. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that. I have a K-cam. This will be an interesting video for you guys. So I have the K-cam. If you remember from Miss Huff, that was the first setup that we had when we just had the K-cam and the stock header, and we made 125 wheel horsepower out of it. That was the setup before we had the ported head and that kind of stuff. So I still have the K-cam sitting over here. If we walk over here, it is in this head still. Yeah, there it is. So nice, pretty beefy lobes. This is a pretty beefy cam as far as factory cams go. It's probably the most aggressive one aside from the H cam, which is really, really hard to find, mind you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this car on the dyno, and because the K-cam is kind of a swap that, you're do-it-yourselfer guys just like me or you guys can do yourself, right? You can just swap a K-cam in and hopefully it makes more power. So right now this car has a T-cam in it, so that's the factory turbo cam. What I'm going to do is have the car on the dyno, stock ECU, stock turbo, stock injectors, basically everything stock, and we're going to have it at 14 pounds of boost. And what I'm going to do is just go before and after. T-cam to start, and then K-cam after. So that'll be pretty sick. It'll show you kind of what a cam will actually do in a turbo car. People on turbo bricks say, oh, it's like it gained 160 horsepower. Yeah. And then there's guys like, man, like I lost all my bottom end and like it made it scream in the top end. I was like, you know. But yeah, we'll actually be able to see like what's going on. So that's pretty much a wrap up for the video, guys. Sorry to bore you today. We're gonna have lots more proper Volvo gravy pouring on you soon, like videos where I actually drive cars and stuff like that. But I just wanted to use this video. It's 2 o'clock in the morning right now, by the way, so hopefully my brother and roommate aren't listening to this right now. I am just a normal person. I have roommates and a brother and stuff. I'm not some like Volvo gravy drinking immortal beast. Maybe I am though, I don't know. We'll find out pretty soon here. But yeah, guys, so just another huge thanks. That's all I wanted to say. And yeah, on to the Volvo gravy. Okay, another thing I want to say also is I haven't done a Q&A video in a while. So if you guys have some questions for me that you want answered in a video, let me know in the comments, type your question out, and then in a couple videos from now, I will make a Q&A video, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can relatively thoroughly, and yeah, I figure it'd be kind of something cool for you guys that have some questions. I've been trying to answer you guys' comments more, you know, a lot more frequently and thorough these days, so let me know what you want to hear, and I'll see what we can do. While I'm here, I may as well plug my merch. Yeah, guys, if you haven't got one of these are on the Drifts-n-Lifts store. I'm actually doing some things to the Drifts-n-Lifts store because Teespring's revamped a couple things, and I'm going to clean it up because I know in the past my store's been like Euro campaign and this and that. That was the old way of doing it, but they actually updated their things pretty recently. So now I can have it global, so you guys don't have to click on like a European campaign. Teespring's like, it's kind of iffy. But doing some research is probably one of the best places you can sell your merch online, to be honest. But yeah, if you haven't picked one up, go to the Drifts-n-Lifts store. The link is in the description of this video. You can get your Volvo Drift Pilsner. We got the Volvo Drift Ale, Volvo Drift Lager, and Stout as well. And very soon here, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys this. Sorry, the camera's getting a little dirty. I sold Lawrence, so I know I was mentioning that in the previous video or whatever, but yeah, my good friend Turbo Diesel Owen bought Lawrence off me, so it's still in the family. I didn't wreck another Volvo, I promise. I didn't send it to the scrapper. But yeah, so Turbo Diesel Owen bought that. I was in need of some funds, so and just too many cars, man. Like I don't have enough room. Yeah, I have my driveway for the truck, and this garage has one car in it. And then I have Miss Huff and the beater over at Basil's house just right down the road, as you guys saw in the last video. So I figured, you know, let's just get rid of Lawrence. It's going to a friend, so it's staying in the family. We're going to see that car soon. Owen's going to do modified knuckles on it. He wants to get into drifting, so it's cool to get another buddy into Volvo drifting. The more the merrier, for sure. Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. I think I'll leave you right there. Just looking forward to the future and what's to come. Like and subscribe for Volvo Queef Inhalation. Peace out.